I grew up in a very small town in central Nevada. Now apparently there were 2,500 people that lived in that town. Not sure I really believed it all, but now that equates to about 120 people that were in my high school, and of that, 33 or so were in my graduating class. And that was 4 other towns that were smaller than Tonopah that came in and helped make up those sort of numbers. Now, my mom and dad raised me to be respectful and understanding of others. Pretty good at this, not perfect, working on it always. That said, thanks to them, I was taught to look at every human as, well, another human. So I distinctly remember my parents teaching me this. Hold on, let's actually get her on the phone. Let's see if she answers. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I'm shooting a video and I need your help. Do you have a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm shooting a video about treating humans as humans for Autism Awareness Day.
Okay.
And I think you and Dad were really good at teaching us to treat humans as humans.
Okay.
Do you have any distinct stories that you remember of like...
Well, I definitely did. Like, if there was a kid that you knew was different, that you could tell was different, and we were like in a shopping center, or we would see somebody in a wheelchair at a mall or whatever, you would ask me about them, and I would explain to you that they were God's special kids that were put on this earth, and that, you know, you always had to be nice to them no matter what. And I literally said, like, there's a special place in hell for people that are mean to them.
Yes, I remember that. I think there is. I really think there is.
I do too.
I hope there is.
I just taught you guys that you had to respect anybody no matter who they were. I don't care about. We were all the same person.
Yeah. Why doesn't the world do that more?
I don't know. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I distinctly remember a time when a new student who came to town, which that didn't happen frequently, was apparently diagnosed with autism. And there were a few bullies in school that thought it was the best thing, the funniest thing to disrupt his routine as he was trying to leave his first day. And it caused a huge scene and problem with almost zero repercussions whatsoever. And it's sickening. But I think a large issue is the awareness component. Let's go. So flash forward to graduate school and I find the science of behavior and I'm just enamored by the process. Like, you can actually impact someone's life in a like meaningful, structured, organized way in which it actually helps them reach the things that they want to do. Sign me up. Bring on the $65,000 worth of debt. Bring on all the extra books. I mean, those things aren't cheap. Tack them onto the price. They don't add up to be that much, right? And so conference after conference, book after book, resource after resource. The certification, sure, why not? If that's what I need to do, the sleepless nights, all right. Whatever it takes to be able to help make the world just a little bit better of a place. Now, you see, when I grew up, I wanted to be a pilot. Just, man, that would be the coolest thing, right? Didn't quite have the eyesight though. So, next plan, basketball, NBA, that's where I'm gonna go. Well, it didn't quite work out either. Then I was like, doctor, they help make the world a little bit better. Let's do that. Turns out chemistry is really hard and it's not for me. Never in a million years did I think that I was gonna be working with some of the most vulnerable populations and that it was just a world that I had no clue was an actual thing that existed out there. It was just, like, I had little samples of my mom teaching me, as you saw, like, treat humans with respect, but I didn't realize just how many people out there needed help. So I realized that there was this part of the world that I was just completely blind to for basically the first 20 years of my life. Now, this wasn't because of any one person, not at all. I just look at it as I didn't take the time to really search, to listen, and understand others.
Give me some time to get stronger.
Every April, Autism Speaks kicks off World Autism Awareness Month, beginning with the UN-sanctioned World Autism Awareness Day on April 2nd. That's today. Joined by the international community, hundreds of thousands of landmarks, buildings, homes, and communities around the world light blue in recognition of people living with autism. So I'm asking you to do 3 things. First, share this video. Second, check out the resources that are linked in the description, either here or here. And third, listen to this story. Ready? Read to you something that was written into me by a fan of this channel. When Lily was diagnosed, I myself as a medical professional was completely clueless. This person worked for all of the prestigious universities, medical centers that are out there. You Google and look for the top 5, boom, she was there. You look at autism as something that you don't need to know about because, quote, chances are you won't ever have to deal with it. But here's the thing, chances are at some point in your life you will have to deal with it. The statistics, CDC, linked below, now show that 1 in 68 children, that means that you will most likely directly have a relationship with someone affected. Most people already have or will encounter someone with autism, so bringing awareness to autism and how it impacts people differently will allow people to not be so scared when they actually do encounter it. And so you've heard my story and you've heard this parents of a child diagnosed with autism. The question is, will you do your part? Links, find them. Now, what I'm gonna be doing as my part of this is, I have the opportunity to be in Egypt for 10 days approximately during Autism Awareness Month. So I had this parent also send in a bunch of autism awareness bracelets, and I'm going to do my best to give them out to as many people as I possibly can while I'm there, just telling them a little bit about what autism is, why it matters, and how to generally just approach someone as a human being, Next time I could use an extra large. I don't know if they make them. I have no hair left. Going for 5. All right. Starting to sweat. I'm gonna make sure to hand these out. Thank you for sending them, and do your part. Check out the link, smash that share button. If you're into it, hit like, it actually makes a difference. And tomorrow I will be back with something that relates to behavior analysis, behavioral science, and making the world just that much better of a place. That's your Daily BA.
You got a smile that makes the sun